Hi everyone, I'm Scott with Velocity, and I'm here this week with
Jaime, also from Velocity.
Fantastic. This is Jamie's first Ask the Coach segment, so we're really happy to have you here, Jamie.
Oh, I'm excited. Thank you.
Good. And this week we had an outstanding question, and it's actually more than a question. It really sparked a whole discussion. And Jamie, why don't you go ahead and talk a bit about that?
So last week, Scott, you talked a little bit about what a typical client, how long a typical client would be working with Velocity. And what sparked a really interesting discussion is, what does it mean to be a typical client? And actually, we have more than one sort of typical client, so I wanted to talk a little bit about that today. I always like to use analogies, and since you are a trainer, let's talk about personal training. Okay, so if you hire a personal trainer, you may hire somebody just because you're uncomfortable at the gym, right?
Absolutely. People do that all the time.
Where you don't understand the equipment, you don't know what to do, and so you hire a trainer for just a couple of sessions to get comfortable with the gym equipment. Once you are, and you have sort of a system, you don't need the trainer anymore.
Right.
We have coaching clients just like that. They come to us for something very specific. They want a very specific breakthrough, 1 or 2 coaching sessions, they get the breakthrough they're looking for, and they continue on, right? We also have the coaching client, just like Scott mentioned last week, 8 to 12 sessions, right? They're coming for a specific purpose, maybe a goal that they're working on, maybe a habit that they're trying to overcome, something like that. So they come to us for those 8 to 12 sessions, and those sessions can actually be on many different schedules, can't they?
Absolutely, and that's when I spoke last week about having a strategic framework that's very tactically flexible. So it may be where you meet once a week with the coach for the first 4 sessions, and then you'll go bi-weekly for the next 4 to 8 sessions. You work with the coach. The agenda is flexible because it's about the client. It's not about what we want for you. It's about what you want for yourself.
And then the third kind of sort of typical client we have is the client that is really a coaching client indefinitely, right? And if I think about this, I think about personal training for an Olympian, right? The Olympian is always looking to add skills to their craft, to figure out how they can do something a little bit better than they did the time before. And if you're using coaching as just a regular part of your life, it may be to add accountability to your life, right? It may be to help you overcome difficulties or problems that arise when you're in your life, or it may be just to continue getting better at what you're doing.
Yeah, so after 2 sessions or 4 sessions or 10 or 12 or 16 or whatever it is, you may decide to meet with that coach every month, check in every 6 weeks. It depends on what you want as a client, and that's what you work with here at Velocity. You work with a coach who's willing to come up with an agenda, come up with a schedule that is absolutely you focused and not us focused.
That's absolutely right. We love working with all 3 of those kinds of clients, though, and I think that was the interesting discussion we had last week. So we really wanted to put that out there to you guys, that really there's more than one sort of typical kind of client, and we'd love to have any one of those 3. The very specific, a couple of session client, the I'm working on a goal or a habit client, or I would like to work with a coach indefinitely and really cement accountability and make sure that I'm living my life the way I want to.
Outstanding way to sum it up, Jamie, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I actually mean it. And I also want to make it clear that, remember, for anyone out there, we're still offering a complimentary life review session with anyone who's interested. So all you have to do is contact me or anyone else at Velocity. So just go send an email to answers@velocitygoals.com and say, I'd love to get that life review and enjoy a complimentary session with one of Velocity's coaches. And also, when you have a question you want to ask the coach, don't forget, it's also answers@velocitygoals.com. So until next time you see either Jamie, me, or Matt, be well, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.